Hey guys, this is the Transform Gundam, and welcome to my review of the Revive RX-78-2. Now I'm going to make this kind of a quick review so I can get to painting this guy right away. But here's a quick look at the box. Now I've already shown this box off at least twice in my once in my Let's Build video and in my unboxing video, so if you want to see a full box art and everything, just check out those videos. And without further ado, let's bring in the kit. Now this is the Revive RX-78-2, and I think the proportions on this guy look great. I love how slim and lean this new RX-78 redesign looks, and it just makes him look meaner. And yeah, it just looks great in my opinion. So for the colors, of course, you get the standard red, blue, white, and yellow. And I think they look great on this kit. I especially love that blue. It's kind of like a lighter blue, and it really stands out. It looks good with the red and the yellow, in my opinion. Now for the stickers. I did not apply any of these stickers in the Let's Build video since I do plan on painting this guy. But here's the sticker sheet. Not too much, just for you get one for the eyes, one for the crotch piece, two for the cameras, and I think these two silver ones can also be used for the eyes. But yeah, that's about it. And really, this guy doesn't really need stickers because it looks great without it. Like, even the eyes, you can see you got some piping in it, so if you put some lighting on the eyes, it looks really good. Let's see if I can get a good shot of the piping. You can kind of see it. But basically the eyes is just a clear yellow part, so you really don't need the stickers if you don't want to. Now, for articulation, this guy is very good. One of the best out of all the RX-78s, I think, in my opinion. But anyways, getting straight into it, the head can go up super high. Like, just look how high that goes. Down, really great up and down articulation since it's just on a double ball joint, as you can see. There's one ball joint connecting to the head, and then the other connects to the body, but that means that the head can be loose at times when you connect it back to the body. But some great head articulation there. It can rotate a full 360, no problem. And, well, one thing I don't like about the neck joint is, although it's great, it makes the head look a little high compared to the body. That's why I mostly have his head facing down like that. It looks a little better. If you have it looking straight on, just the neck joint looks a little too long in my opinion. But it does go side to side a little, and that's basically it for the head. So great head articulation. Now for the arms, can rotate a full 360. It's you can see the joint come out there when you bend the arm up. You can see there's the joints, and then with that up, you can even bring the arm up even farther because there's another joint connecting to the arm to the shoulder, so you get a great range of motion there, and the arm can go up that high, which is really good, and it can go in and out a little because it's on a ball joint. You can see the polycap inside there. The arms rotates a full 360. They've been at two joints. There's the first joint, and then the second joint brings it all the way to that nice full bend in the arms, which is great. And I also like how this white piece is separate, so it doesn't bend with it. I just think it looks a lot smoother. as you can see. So really great arm articulation. The hands are of course on a ball joint, so they wiggle around, rotate, and you know, the standard polycap peg. So the arms have great articulation now. For the waist, you can rotate a full 360. It can go a little bit in and out, and is a little bit side to side, but not really any. And now for the skirt armor, in my Let's Build, if you remembered, I decided to cut the front skirts so they can be separate, which on most high-grade kits they work well, but on this kit, I don't know if that was the best idea, because now these are really loose, these front skirts, because the main connection to the crotch piece is actually by the bar that connects the two front skirts together, and when I cut the bar, I cut the connection, so now it's loose. As you can see, these front skirts are really loose, but I can still move them separately, so I mean, it's not a complete loss. So if you didn't do that mod that I did, these would move together, but since I cut them, they can move separately. As you can see, they're just kind of loose now, but I mean, they still work perfectly fine, so I mean, I'm not that worried by it. But the side skirt armor can move, back skirt armor cannot move, and for the leg articulation, the legs can go up to the side that much, so pretty good. That is until you lose the side skirt armor. With the front skirts up, the legs can go up that high, so you get a super nice kick out of that. If you're going to do kicking poses with this guy, you can go back just a little bit. It rotates at the joint right there that connects to the hip. And now for the leg bend, it's of course on two joints. So the first joint stops there, and the second one brings it all the way up. And you get that nice full bend. Once again, really good. Really nice articulation. And the ankles are on two ball joints. There's a ball joint that connects the foot to the ankle to the leg, and then there's another joint that connects the foot to the ankle, so it can go up super high, back, rotate at the foot. There is no foot bend because this is just one solid piece. The foot armor can move up and down. And that's basically it for the articulation for this guy. Oh, and of course these can wiggle around a little, and these can also move just a little bit, the thrusters. And that's about it. So this kit has some amazing articulation for being a high grade, and for only being about $10. You get a lot of articulation. You get a great mold, and it's just a great overall kit. Now for the accessories, you get the standard RX-78 accessories, like the beam rifle, which is really nice because it comes with the yellow scope instead of like a sticker like on the older high grade, so that's really nice. And that's a yellow part, and this can move left and right. Pretty good range of motion there. And of course the grip or handle can also move side to side. And I have the trigger finger connected to the beam rifle, as you can see. It has some nice detail. And of course it can connect to the hand. Just unplug that and then plug in the new hand. And there you go. Now he has his famous beam rifle. Let's get him back in focus here. And I actually did put a little strain right there when I tried connecting the tip of the beam rifle to the gun. So just be a little careful with that, because it has to line up a certain way. But yeah, you just gotta be careful while you're building the gun, or else you will put strain on that part, and you might be able to tell, but my gun is a little bit bended. But it's not that bad, and it's going to be painted anyway, so that's not going to matter too much. And so, yeah, there's the beam rifle. Next accessory you get is, of course, his shield, which is really nice, really simple. You get the nice yellow cross and the red. This is all parts, no stickers needed. On the back it has some nice details and a simple connection to the arm with a peg, and then it has a handle that can move a little bit back and forth, and it connects to a hole in the arm. Very simple. And then if you wanted to, you can get the arm to hold the handle, which is kind of hard to get it to do when it's already plugged into the arm. But you can make the arm or the hand carry the shield. Just put it through. It might be easier to do this off camera, but it can be done. But yeah, that's basically it for the shield. And it can also plug into the back. As you can see, there's a hole there, and it can plugs in, and it can rotate, so you can have it facing up or to the side, however you want it. And yeah, that's basically it for the shield. Very nice and simple, but it works pretty well. And he also comes with his bazooka. It's pretty standard bazooka. It has no moving parts that I know of. Oh, actually, the handle does move a little. But yeah, it has some nice detail, as you can see. Maybe there we go. If I put some light on it, you can see like some missiles down there. And very simple. Like, this whole kit is pretty simple in detail. It doesn't really have a lot of panel lining options, but I kind of like how simplistic it looks. It just makes it look more, I don't know, like, sometimes, like, with some of the older kits, they put too many panel line details, and then that just kind of ruins the whole look of the kit. But this just makes it look more like intelligent, just more simple design, and it just looks really nice and sleek. And yeah, so the bazooka is really nice. It's just too bad that it doesn't have like a moving scope. I'm pretty sure this is where he aims down, but it does have a moving handle, so that's nice. And now to get him to hold the bazooka, you just gotta unplug the beam rifle hand, take the trigger finger hand, take that apart, and then basically you just put that into the rocket launcher or bazooka, and plug that in, and there you go. Now you can plug that into the arm. Easier to move the handle like that, so you can get it positioned in there, and you can have it resting against his shoulder. Like so. And there you go. Now he is holding his bazooka. So that's nice. And another feature you can do with the bazooka is that you can actually store it. All you need to do is get this connector piece. If you go to the back of the Gundam, I'll just unplug this shield. You can just untab this, plug in the new piece to the back of the skirt armor, and then you can use this to plug the bazooka in, and it's a pretty solid connection. It's not gonna go anywhere if I shake it or anything. I mean, it's not the best, but it works. And now he can store the bazooka on his back, and you can also still have the shield plugged in as well. So that's a nice bonus. And then, yeah, so you can store almost all of his accessories on the actual body. And for his final accessories, he comes with some hands. He comes with 2 open hands. There's some nice details you can see on the palm. Comes with 2 of these. And of course he comes with 2 open fists, 1 trigger finger hand, and that's basically about it for this guy. Oh, and actually one more thing. He does come with a beam saber, and he does come with some beams, which is an added touch, so you can have him wielding some beam sabers if you want. You can just plug it into his hand, and of course he comes with 2 of them. And yeah, so that's basically it for his accessories. And so overall, this is a very good kit. Comes with everything you expect for a RX-78-2 kit. The price, the proportions, the accessories, everything about this kit is good. This is a highly recommended kit, especially if you're just getting into Gunpla. This would be a great beginner's kit. It's just overall an amazing kit and a good way to start off the Revive line, which I know has several more kits in its line now. But yeah, I absolutely love this kit. I can't wait to start painting it, and that's about it. So I give this kit definitely a 9 out of 10. If I would had any problems with this kit, it would probably be these 2 front skirts, which you gotta be careful if you do want to mod it. If you decide to mod it, you gotta be careful you cut it, or else they will be really loose. But even then, they're not even that bad. And another minor gripe I had is that it doesn't come with like some of the other accessories, like the javelin or the Gundam hammer. But he does come with all the standard Gundam weapons, and that's really all he needs. So overall, this is just an amazing kit, and I would highly recommend it. And yeah, so now, before I finish off the video, let's just do some size comparisons with this kit, and that would basically be about it. So comparing the Revive RX-78-2 to some other kits, here he is first with the Master Grade RX-78 version 1.0, and you can just see the difference in quality. This is the very first Master Grade, and this is the very first Revive kit, and just the technology has gone a long way since the first Master Grade, as you can see. Just everything about this guy is better than the old MG. And now bringing in some other kits. Here is the first grade RX-78-2, which I did paint a really long time ago, so it's kind of bad, but let's just bring him in. He just lost his gun, but these are both 1-144 scales, and you can see, I mean, the molding detail on the first grade or no grade actually isn't too bad, but still compared to the new Revive high grade, the proportions is still much better. And this was actually molded after the perfect grade RX-78-2, if you didn't know, with this guy. And then finally, to finish off the comparisons, let's bring in the high grade Gym, since this is the closest thing I had to the old high grade kit, RX-78, because they actually did use a lot of the same parts for the Gym than they did in the old high grade RX-78-2. So here you go. Of course, this guy was fully painted. You can check out my review for him, but you can see the new RX-78 is a lot taller than the old high grade GM. And yeah, that's basically it for comparisons. So overall, once again, an amazing kit. I highly recommend it. And I will do another update on this guy once I finish painting him. So stay tuned for that. And this is the Transformer Gundam, signing off.